Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be going over one of the best money making methods you can do that has little skill required and is just super sturdy. This money making method is sludge juice farming and can make you over 5 million coins per hour, and the only thing you need is about 3 million coins in Heart of the Mountains 3 to do. If you guys do enjoy today's video, please consider subscribing. It would truly mean the world to me. I want to hit 2k subs as soon as I can, and then I'll probably do some giveaways, maybe even a rank upgrade giveaway to celebrate. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so the method I'm going to be going over is sludge farming. So if you don't know what sludge farming is, first off, there's a thing called Crystal Hollows. In order to get there, you need to go to the Dwarven Mines and talk to someone, and then go to the Crystal Hollows. Once you're in the Crystal Hollows, you can get to a biome called the jungle. Inside the jungle, there's a bunch of stuff. One of the things that's there is these mobs called sludges. Sludges act like slimes. They will spawn randomly throughout the entire place, and there'll be specific spawn points, kind of like slime chunks, where sludges tend to spawn a lot more naturally or normal, and spawn like quite a lot. The reason why sludge farming is so good is because if you look on Bazaar, sludge goes for a pretty hefty price of 5,000 coins per sludge. And keep in mind, these drop like slime balls. In the sense that if you kill one big one, you don't get any, but every single little one you kill gives you a sludge. Which means you can make an insane amount of money from doing this. Alright, so this is the jungle biome inside the Dwarven Mines. As you can see, there's this tiny sludge going around. That sludge gave me 1 sludge juice. Some of the bigger sludges, however, for example this guy, didn't give me any. But they spawn more, which spawns more little sludges, which gives me more sludge juice, which gives me more money. And as we can see, like, this is an average sludge spawn. There was like a lot of sludges. And in that like tiny short time, how long did that take me? Maybe like 10 seconds to actually do. I mean, there's still more spawning, but about in the 10 seconds or maybe 20 seconds that it took me to kill all those sludges, I made 100,000 coins. Just like that. You literally saw me kill them. I made 100,000 coins from doing that. So I think you guys can understand how this method is so overpowered. If you find a sludge spawner like this, and you can farm sludges for like 20 minutes to an hour, you can make millions and millions of coins. Now, what items do you need to actually do this? First of all, to get to the Crystal Hollows, you need Heart of the Mountain 3, which isn't an extraordinarily easy task, but I do recommend doing it because there's so much great money-making methods inside here. Other thing you need is a proper armor and weapons, and actually be able to find it. So there's 4 biomes inside the Crystal Hollows: Jungle, Precursor City, or Precursor Ruins, the Goblin Hideout, and Dwarf, what is it called? Mineral Deposits. Inside those 4 biomes, the only area that this spawns is occasionally throughout the jungle, and you just get by running around and looking for it. You can't actually, there's no set spawn for these. However, once you're here, you're going to be able to kill them. Now, I don't really know the mechanisms of them spawning. I've tended to find when I'm running around in a place like this, they tend to spawn on me more, but there's no really set spawn points, right? So, something that you're going to need to have is the ability to AOTE and the ability to get places fast. So, I'd suggest AOTE, and if you're just looking for a cheap armor set, go with Wise Armor. In addition to that, if you don't have any good weapon to kill this, I just suggest going with Aspect of the Dragons. Like, Aspect of the Dragons is surprisingly good for this method. And the good thing is they cost like literally nothing. I'm gonna try to find one with like at least telekinesis or something at least enchanted, like sure this one. And with this Aspect of the Dragons, we can see how much damage I do and how easy I can clear it. Now I use Flower of Truth, but you don't have to, just personal preference. But with the sludges, you just spam, and like they all die instantly. It's actually very fast. However, you might need to have a Wise on it, or just Wise in general. So this can use up a lot of mana. However, it's also a very fast way. Or you can always do the old click. Like clicking also works. So do whatever you find suits you. I'd suggest Flower of Truth, Aspect of the Dragons, or just a normal weapon. Those would be my 3 recommendations because they're just really good and you can clear very easy. Juju would also be good, but that's, well, expensive. So in order to prove just how good this method is, I'm going to be doing these methods for about 20 minutes each, Zealots and this, to show the difference in which makes more money and how astronomical it can be. Now, this is recorded pre-ahead of time, so, or after I've already done this, but note that for the Enderman Slayer, for the Enderman AFK, or for the 20 minutes of grinding Enderman, I didn't have to get a summoning eye, so I just bought a summoning eye and counted that as sold. So I'm going to pretend that you get a summoning eye every 20 minutes, which isn't really going to happen, but I'm just going to pretend it is. And for Sludge, the lobby closed before I could actually finish it. So, you know, that is what it is, but either way, let's get into the grinding montage. Alright, so I finished up doing the method for about 20 minutes. I didn't actually get a summoning eye, but I said, hey, screw this, so I bought a summoning eye and then sold it. And as we can see, I sold it for about 800,000 coins-ish total, with everything that I've gotten from 20 minutes of doing Enderman Slayer, which is actually pretty good. It's around, like, 3 million coins an hour from doing this, which is pretty good. However, there's a better method. That is sludge farming. Now, let's get into the sludge farming. Alright, so I just finished up AFKing for like 13 minutes, maybe 15, and the server crashed, so not as nearly as long as I did for the Zealots. So keep in mind, Zealots had an extra like good 5 minutes up on me. However, even with the fact that I did Zealots more than Sludge, if we go on Bazaar right now and sell my Sludge, I make 1 million coin profit from Sludge, like 1,000 coin profit from other stuff. So even though Sludge had a lot less time, literally like 12 minutes to do, and Zealot had 20, so the difference between 22 minutes and 15 or 12 minutes is actually insane. The fact that I made so much more money doing Sludge in so much less time is crazy. So I spent a little over 10 minutes doing this, so per hour you can make about like 5 million coins if you get the right setup. And the best thing is you don't need much for the setup. Quite literally, all you need is an AOTD and maybe some Wise Armor. If you have that, you will be perfectly and be able to kill them just as good or better than me. So, highly recommend doing this. Super, super good method. And yeah, without further ado, I'll see you guys next one. Peace.